Halloween night a little more than 100 years ago. Back in the days when the boys in Glen Ellyn would celebrate Halloween by doing pranks rather than going door to door for candy. And each year, a certain group of lads tried to outdo each other with the craziness of the pranks they could pull off. It went from little stuff like switching porch furniture from one house to the next, to bigger things like moving outhouses onto people's front lawns. But apparently all that got too tame. So one year, this group of troublemakers went for what they saw as the ultimate prank. Hey, what if we brought a cow into town and put it on the roof of a church? Well, 100 years ago, there were plenty of farms around with cows for the taking, so they did just that. And they led that poor beast up the stairs inside the aforementioned Congregational Church, all the way up to the belfry, where there was a door that led out onto the roof. And that's where they tied off poor Bessie. The next morning, the town awoke to the sight of this cow, bellowing away, probably scared to death, and definitely needing to be milked. Well, milking the cow wasn't terribly difficult, but getting it down was another story. Cows are very good at climbing up steps, at least with a lot of coaxing, but anatomically it's nearly impossible for a cow to come down steps. So it was 2 days before the first responders, which would have been members of Glen Ellyn's recently formed volunteer fire department, came up with a solution. At least a solution that didn't involve slaughtering poor Bessie and bringing her down in pieces. They rigged up a very sturdy derrick, equipped it with a pulley, put a big sling under Bessie's belly, and lowered her gently to the ground. Were the pranksters ever found out? Well, rumors ran rampant, and there were plenty of suspicions, but nobody ever fessed up to doing the deed. By the same token, those boys apparently decided not to stretch their luck, because in following years, nobody ever tried to top the prank of putting a cow on the roof of a church. That's today's tidbit of Glen Ellyn history. Thank you for listening.
Want to learn more about this and hundreds of other fun and interesting stories from Glen Ellyn's past? Drop by Stacy's Corner Store, located in the Glen Ellyn History Center at 800 North Main Street. Stacy's Corner Store carries a complete selection of books about Glen Ellyn's history. Add them to your library today.